Hey, what's going on, guys? MaxFX Gaming here, and today is a very special day. So, I've been working on this project that I'm about to reveal to you for 2 years. 2 years. Yes, you heard me right. 2 years. This map's been in the making long before I started my YouTube channel, and it was really one of my first big. It was my first big project. I was about to say it was one of my first big projects, but I present to you the finished Ravine Bunker. Let's get right on into it. So anyways, guys, yes, this map is finally complete after 2 whole years. Have I made my point yet? 2 years. Okay, that should be enough for you guys. Okay, I'm sorry, that's stupid. Anyway, let's get right into it. They look nice and sunny. Place looks awesome with the graphics card, obviously. But we have the double cross ravine map that originally wasn't even built by me, but I've redstoned out. Yeah, this map is probably my favorite. It's my pride and joy, guys. And I'm going to share that pride and joy with you guys. In the description box down below, there will be a link to my Twitter page. So, you probably know what's about to happen. On my Twitter page, on the tweet about this video when it comes out, I'm going to include a world download. Obviously, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure there's signs. I forget. I made the download version a while ago. This map's been complete for a while. I just finally did something with it, but yes, there will be a world download in my Twitter, on my Twitter page. Anyway, let's get right on in to the build. Yeah, my friends and I were messing around out there for some reason. But to get in, we'll press this little button on this waterfall right here. But before we do that, we can actually come down here and just press this button and stare, and we can actually go up into the watchtower. This was the original spawn for the map when I downloaded it, and I liked it so much I kept it. So there's nothing up here, it's just a watchtower. You can press this button to go down. Anyway, we can now go in. Welcome to Max Game 52's Secret Bunker and Research Lab. Anyway, we can close the door with this button there, and we can lock it with that one. I removed the original waterfalls that I had right here. Just too distracting. Anyway, let's head on downstairs. Here is the first floor, which is the reception and check-in. So here we have, we'll get to this in a sec. We have the little check-in here desk, we have a waiting desk, and we have the receptionist desk. So the receptionist has this little computer. This chair used to be working, but then the update broke that. And this here is the Music Maker 2000. So what you do is, in the bottom, you have a selection of music discs. And you put them into the top box in the order that you want them to play. And yeah, just like that, it'll play your discs, and it'll deposit them right back in here. So, just a little auto jukebox. I'm not going to demonstrate it for the video, because, that would take too long, but yeah. Anyway, let's head on. So here is a new thing, which is a giant vault door to actually get in. Once you are admitted in, you might notice the receptionist has 2 mouses. So you click this button here, and that will open up this whole door here. And then you also have this button here, which will also open the door. Let's head down. Here you have an auto potion brewer. It's not auto, it's really just a manual potion brewer with buttons. So you press the nether wart, press the ingredient, press the modifier, and then blaze powder goes there, water bottles goes in here. And like every time you press the button, you have to wait for a little click to go off. There's a little click that happens from a dropper vader that takes it up into this hopper here. If you don't wait for that click, it'll mess up all your potion ingredients, so just remember that when you're downloading the map and using the system. Anyway, over here we have a nice little atrium for some natural something, I don't know. This is just a nice little thing. Over here down the rest of the hallway is we have the vending machine, which will this is the output chest, and you just press a button and it'll put that into the chest. It's very easy to use. Like if I wanted a I don't know, cake, it'll end up in the chest. Over that goes this goes down to the business area now. But here's the survival essentials. So if we flip this lever, this giant kind of sissy bar door opens. And we just have some survival essentials. This room is pretty much kept the way it was when I downloaded the map. Anyway, let's continue. So you can flip this lever to close it. And now you can head on down to the business area. Now, an important thing to note is before you take a look at any of this, we have these two areas. You cannot proceed without authorization. So restricted access only, restricted access only. So you can't proceed into these hallways without a security clearance. So this is just the business area here. This is an emergency armory, and these are my face scanner armories. You can, if you want to see them in like action, you can take a look at my Hyper Bunker video. It's also going to be in this playlist of like redstone builds and stuff. So yeah, I have like one of these in the Hyper Bunker build, and I just don't want to demonstrate it again because I'll force myself to put everything back into the armor stand, and no one wants to see that. Anyway, if we flip this lever again, it just closes the gate. This here is an elevator, so if we step in here, let's head up. It's not that far of a ride. The elevator's just a bit slow. Anyway, once we're up here, this elevator's designed by FedEx Skiing, by the way. Anyway, up here, this is the research lab. So we have some hazmat suits, we have this giant desk right here, and we have a bunch of smaller desks. And then over here, we have this little specimen number 11012, zombified pig with DNA. And handle with care. Back behind here, we just have a bunch of like shulker boxes for storage. And same thing with this. Over here we do have like a little meeting room. These used to all be working chairs, but then like the update ruins this soul sand thing, and now that doesn't work. A little sculpture here. And we have like a cork board. And we have some just a chart on the wall. There used to be a door here, but it was glitched out way too much. Anyway, let's go back down. When we reach the bottom, the doors will open. And now you can head on to the restricted access area. So we're going to go in here first, and then we'll go to the rest of the house. Anyway, this here, we need to put in our security key card. You'll find like all the items you need in like the start of the map, I think, in the download version. Anyway, that will open up this door. Once you put in that pass, it activates like a regular lever. It's just a deactivatable lever. Anyway, in here we have some god sets. We have the destroyer, just a bunch of enchanted swords, some shields, miscellaneous tools, crossbows, and then back here we just have some arrows. Then we have armor on the walls. Anyway, to get out of here, we just flip that lever up and take our key card back. Anyway, we can do the same thing with this one. It uses the same key card. And if we run through before it closes, this one closes behind you, so you don't need to worry. And then we can press this button to open it, just like that. And in here we just have some storage. So obviously this is completely fake, because there used to be a room back there, and I just put my flush 3x3 door on it. So I just thought that was cool. So now we can just open up the wall. Plus we can also close it again. There's nothing in the storage room. It's just a decoy. Down here is Bay 5 main residential area. And we have like this system right here, which is when we flip these levers, it'll fold down the staircase and lead us to some shulker boxes. And then as soon as we get it messed up, it'll go back up. We have some, what's the letter? Oh, we want it clear. I just thought that's a cool gimmick. I have some game mode selectors here. I have a time machine, so let's go to noon. And we'll get to the living pods at the end, once I'm done reviewing everything else on the floor. There's just redstone everywhere. Here, guys. This we'll also get to later. This here is the recreation room. It's very quick to close because I didn't hook it up to a pulse extender because of how close it is to something else. Anyway, we have a little gaming console here, and then we actually have a functional roulette table, so the armor stand just goes around and around on some minecart tracks. And you place like your bets in there. Anyway, we can press this button again. And we can actually head on to a secret room, which is right here. So if we place the torch right there, this whole waterfall will drain, the floor will flush out, the trapdoors will come down, this door will open, and here we are in the mega server computer system. So this is like the main server room for the houses. This goes to a different room. It goes to one of the living pods, which we'll get to soon. This is the shulker box equipper, emptier equipper. So you can stand right here, and if your shulker box has like armor on it or like anything that goes on your player, it'll dispense it on you. And it's basically a shulker box emptier that uses a dispenser, so the dropper. Yeah, you get it. Anyway, let's get out of here. There is like a secret shulker box in the ender chest. Well, no, actually, that's only in my version. I added that recently before the download. Anyway, actually, some of these things aren't the same as the download version in the description. So, well, not in the description, on my Twitter. But I'm not uploading a download. This is my own version, so you get to see what I see. Anyway, we can close up the waterfall, and it's completely seamless. Over here we have some storage, and in here we just input our stuff in here, and it's just a small bulk unit. And then under this chest, obviously, there's a secret. That just pulls down a wall with some chests behind it. I made this room like last, so I was just pretty much out of ideas. Get rid of that. Anyway, next we have the shop hall, which down here we have these lights, which mean that shops are in stock. How to use: put a diamond in the chest of the desired item, that's it, the rest is automated. Doesn't pay in bulk, so you can't throw a stack of diamonds in, it'll just give you one item. So anyway, if you grab our precious diamond, and let's say I want a cake. I want a cake. Heck yeah. Even though I could get one for free upstairs. Yeah, sure, I want a cake. But yeah, we'll be given our cake. Now if we take our redstone torch, over here we have the payment area, so our payment will go into that barrel, and to access it, we place a torch here. And we just can grab our money. So it's just a pretty simple solution. Anyway, through here, we can we'll go to the farms in a second. We have the bathroom in use of lit, so when we close it, it lights up, closes. We have a working sink, working bathtub, working toilet. It doesn't actually take away your items, unfortunately, but anyway, we can leave now. Here we have a little nether portal. So we press that button, it turns on. Press this button, it turns off. Over here we have a little library. And then we have the emergency armory. Now, I'm not going to lie, guys, I forget the combination. You guys probably know it because you probably downloaded the map by now. And probably followed me on Twitter. At MaxFXGaming1. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's the combination there. And now this pressure plate is safe to walk across. I'm not going to demonstrate what happens when you walk across it without it, but there is a door closed. And I do like the circular hallway design. Anyway, we have just some armor in here. The signs are removed for the download for stuff like that, because it does have some like names of my friends and stuff. This is a base I built for like role playing with my friends. Anyway, yes, we can reclose that door. Now I can head down this way. So we can press this button, and the farm door will open using my 3x3x3 three thick 3x3 vault door. It's not really a vault door because it doesn't have like the indented block, but it is a vault door because it's 3 meters thick, I guess. Anyway, this button here will reclose it, and we have the farms, but we can't get into the farms, so we can flip this lever, and like this little stripe will go across the floor, signaling when the gates have dropped. So yeah, this is, and then back here you have like farm storage. There's not much. Yeah, the farm's a really simple room. There's nothing automated in here. I wanted to keep this simple. I just wanted to add a little creation like that. Anyway, let's exit. And now let's go through the rooms. So some of these rooms are the main room is pretty big. So we're gonna go in there first, which is pod 4. We're gonna go from pod 4 all the way back to pod 1, and then we're gonna see what this lever here does. And to get in, I always keep this key card on me because it is mine. Anyway, we get in here. Yep. You can press that button to close it. This is my piston door. I think I have a tutorial of it on my Xbox page. But this button here actually lets us into the server room. So if you remember this from earlier, this will also get into. This is that like lever in the hallway. There's some chests here. Have some armor stands. This is only on my version of the download, those shulker boxes. But in here we have a bunch of different key cards. So the ones we're gonna need is pod 3 and pod 2. Just like that. Yep. Then just some extra security key cards. Oh yeah, this is this part of the room, and if we press this button, this is the biggest room because it has an underground facility. We can just land in here. This slime launcher would launch us out if the update hadn't broken it. And then we can also close it right there. Back here is basically the director's office. So we have some computers here. This is the security room and storage room. So we can flip this lever and it'll actually lock the door. Just like that. And then we can come in here. This is the security bedroom, so this is where my security guard would stay. And in here we have like the CCTV. We have another one of these impassable doorways. And then we just have some security outfits. It's nothing much. There's not much redstone down here. This place was made in like the early days of the map, so it's not very well decorated. Anyway, this is the director's office. Off equals do not disturb. So we can just come in here and flip the lever. And now we're in do not disturb mode. The doors are shut. The light's off. Yeah. Anyway, this back here is the director's office. So this is where I'd work. I'd sit in this chair if the plug hadn't broken that. Press buttons and stuff. And I could also close the door by flipping this lever. It's a flush 2x3 door. I don't understand why I didn't. Just make it a door that comes from the sides, but that was like 12-year-old me think. This is a bathroom. I don't need to explain anymore. Anyway, this is another storage room just because there's a lot of storage in this bunker because it's supposed to be survival friendly. The only thing new in this bathroom is the shower. Yeah, just like that. Anyway, yes, let's leave and leave that guy to his business. Anyway, what we need now is a piece of redstone. So, if we place a piece of redstone right here, and then hold... Yeah, it's very temperamental, so like no one can follow you in. There you go. Now we made it in. Yeah. But yes, this is the secret portion. We have another button which will open it up, and then this button will launch the slime launcher. But we also have in this corner here, right here, it'll open up this chest if you place a torch there with some emergency armor. So this is like the place where like your employees wouldn't even know about. Alright. 1, 2, 3. If you enter in that combination, it'll open up this little door here to the ultra secret storage room. Wahoo! So many storage rooms in here. That lever I just flipped, by the way, it disconnects the combination from the door. So now like the door stays open, and then if you want it to close, you could just flip it again, and it'll shut right up. This here is just a little sterile bar door, so we walk through. In here, we do have like some item duplicators. If you want to learn how to use these, just search it up. But I'm not gonna do it because it won't work on camera. That's just my luck. We have this little man cave in here with a little ender chest under the thing. We have giant surround sound speakers, but we also need our redstone torch again. A spider is dying somewhere out there. Good for him. Anyway, if we place a redstone torch here, it'll open up this door. This is my older version of a 2x2 door. I mean a 2x1 door. So you can tell this map's old. Anyway, we have another. I say another. We have auto smelters here. They don't have auto fuelers. They just distribute food. Anyway, we have one with smokers, and then the other room over here, we have one with blast furnaces. That's it. Yeah. Oh, hey, look, a little window. Anyway, that's like the whole underground portion for this room. We can leave. Not using the slime launcher because they're broken. Yes, just get that out of my inventory. Anyway, click this button, and it can just hop out. Press this button, and it will shut right back up. Yeah, this room's pretty nice. There used to be a sleep light here, but then like all the redstone got too crowded, and Minecraft updates changed, and everything just didn't work anymore with that system. Anyway, we can press this button, close it, and we can run through. Anyway, this here is, I'll go over this now. This is an emergency alarm. So if we flip it, it'll flash these, it'll ring these bells, and also flash the lights in all the rooms. Each room has a light and a bell. Okay, there you go. Yeah, now you know what that is. Anyway, yeah, the space is in a slime chunk, so they're annoying. Anyway, in here, this is pod 3, so if we press this button, we can take our pod 3 key, walk right in and press the button and close it again. So this is pod 3. There's nothing special in here. Just the door and the alarm system. So yeah, it's just pretty in here. Anyway, let's just get out. And this button's placed for convenience, so you can just press it while leaving. And yes, I let you see all the redstone below too. Thought that was cool. Anyway, this is living pod 2. It belongs to my friend Matt. Put in the pod 2 key. This door isn't on a T flip-flop, it's on a pulse extender, which you can see right through the door, through this glass here, because I thought it looked cool. I'm looking up at the ceiling, so why did I even mention it if I'm just going to look at the ceiling? There, yes, it'll turn off and then the door will shut. There's nothing special in this room either, there's just a little corner computer and security light, and then if we press the button, the door will open and then we can leave. It'll close behind us. I still love you, Piston. That's why I made a house out of you. Anyway, this is the living pod 1. It says it's caved in, but if you just throw a simple item right here, it'll open right up. Anyway, this little thing just opens the thing again. You can retrieve your items down there, so they're not lost. And this is the actual room. So I have like some beds, we have a computer desk, emergency light, and then down here there's just this little vault. I forget what I did to it, but like down here there's just a vault that you can use for your own garbage. I don't know. Slime launcher still don't work. Yeah, now we can leave because it is full of slimes. Anyway, yes, that will conclude the whole tour of the house, actually. We did it, guys. Let's head back to the surface. Whoosh! Here we are, guys. We're back at the surface now. Anyway, yes, I hope you all enjoyed the tour of the Ravine Bunker. I hope that the world download will get visited at least once or twice. I don't know. Anyway, I really hope all of you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see me take on any more large projects like this, just at me on Twitter or comments down below, leave a like, subscribe. Anyway, yeah, guys, this has been MaxFX Gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See y'all.